Welcome back gamers. Today we're diving into the most visually stunning, hair-raising horror experiences that look so realistic you'll question if you're safe to turn on the lights. Here are the top 10 best high graphics horror games that will terrify you in stunning detail.
Hey now, think positively, alright? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else.
The castle bell heralds danger. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again!
Resident Evil Village pulls players into a chilling European village teeming with supernatural horrors. The game's stunning visuals make each encounter unforgettable, from the majestic yet terrifying castle to the grotesque and detailed designs of its monstrous inhabitants. Exploring every corner becomes a mesmerizing yet nerve-wracking experience, ensuring you're never quite comfortable. Moreover, Resident Evil Village balances classic survival horror elements with action-packed gameplay. Its high-quality graphics enhance not only the fights but also the cinematic storytelling, making it impossible to look away, even when you're trembling in fear. Prepare yourself for iconic moments that will haunt your dreams.
It's gonna smash us into the hall!
I think it's me. It's all falling apart here.
Hey Isaac, coming? Where is everybody? Up there! No!
Dead Space's remake revitalizes the legendary horror with stunningly detailed visuals that breathe horrifying life into each corridor. Every dark corner and flickering light is masterfully rendered, heightening the tension and making each necromorph encounter genuinely terrifying. It's the kind of horror that feels dangerously close to reality. Not just visually impressive, the game's enhanced graphics significantly improve the dismemberment mechanics. You'll visibly witness each horrifying enemy react realistically to damage, amplifying the gruesome and immersive experience. It's survival horror elevated to a whole new graphic intensity.
The killer left the heart next to the body. This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A page of text written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
How do you run from an idea? From a story that lives in your head? I need to escape this nightmare.
Alan Wake 2 blends psychological horror and cinematic storytelling beautifully. Stunningly realistic character models and environments blur the lines between nightmare and reality. The graphics capture atmospheric lighting perfectly, ensuring that even the safest steaming areas feel drenched in suspense. This sequel takes the visually driven narrative further, weaving immersive storytelling with spectacular visuals to craft a unique horror experience. Its graphical fidelity brings intense emotional weight to each scene, guaranteeing that you'll be invested as you are scared.
Sign detected.
Okay, wait, there's been a mistake. My name is Jacob Lee. I'm not an inmate.
You are inmate 532-521. You address me as Captain Ferris.
Welcome to Black Iron Prison.
The Callisto Protocol invites players into one of the most graphically horrifying sci-fi nightmares imaginable. Detailed to perfection, the game's grotesque monsters and beautifully realistic gore are guaranteed to keep your pulse racing. Every room and hallway drips with tension, feeling both terrifyingly real and beautifully rendered. Gameplay mechanics also heavily leverage these impressive visuals, providing a disturbingly satisfying combat system. Each gruesome kill and narrow escape feels more impactful thanks to the game's breathtaking visual fidelity, offering a horror experience you'll never forget.
You think you can survive without me? I know what you came for.
Let go.
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. Find everything to your liking.
Layers of Fear returns with unparalleled visual realism, turning artistic beauty into a chilling horror canvas. This psychological thriller uses photorealistic graphics to blur the boundary between illusion and reality, creating a uniquely unsettling atmosphere that sticks with you long after you stop playing. The remake intensifies the original's already disturbing narrative, vividly enhancing its twisted scenes and haunting imagery. Each corridor and eerie painting feels disturbingly alive, pulling players deeper into madness and making every step forward a genuinely nerve-wracking decision.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking?
Silent Hill 2 Remake's visual overhaul redefines atmospheric horror. The infamous fog-shrouded town is more haunting than ever, crafted with detail that immerses players deeply into its mysterious and disturbing world. Every shadow and figure lurking within the mist feels chillingly real. And the updated visuals brilliantly amplify the game's psychological horror, enhancing key story moments with cinematic flair. Iconic characters and creatures like Pyramid Head rendered in horrifying detail, guaranteeing new and returning fans alike experience fresh terror.
The year is 1959. In the Arizona desert, the Murkoff Corporation is perpetrating unspeakable crimes. You have been chosen, one of the lucky few plucked from the gutters by Dr. Hendrik Joliet Easterman, to be conditioned in...
Outlast Trials brings gruesome horror vividly to life, crafting an experience that's visually shocking at every turn. Its graphic detail captures grotesque environments, lifelike gore effects, and terrifying animation that will make even seasoned horror fans squirm. The game's multiplayer trials enhance the visual terror further by ensuring you're constantly on edge, watching out for threats from every shadowy corner. The realism makes every chase and narrow escape pulse-poundingly immersive, bringing your darkest nightmares vividly to life.
Where the hell are we?
Let me get the fuck out of here. What the hell was that?
We're trapped.
What do we do? Is this a good idea?
I don't see any other options.
The Devil in Me pushes visual storytelling to chilling new heights. Its incredibly lifelike characters and richly detailed environments create an atmosphere thick with tension and dread. Each terrifying set piece feels like stepping onto a cinematic horror stage. The game's realism deepens your emotional connection to characters, making their fates feel disturbingly personal. Every choice and consequence becomes visually impactful, solidifying its position as one of the most visually compelling horror experiences to date.
Teddy! Come here! Teddy! Teddy! Come here, boy! It's got into him. Teddy, come on now!
Built on Unreal Engine 5, Paranormal Tales delivers hyper-realistic horror unlike anything else seen before. Its jaw-dropping graphics capture detailed environments and disturbingly lifelike supernatural entities, making every scare deeply visceral. The realism elevates the game's intense psychological horror, creating an uncanny valley effect that continuously blurs reality. Players will find themselves questioning what's real as they explore hauntingly realistic locales, each scene scarier and more immersive than the last.
Is trying to control something we do not fully understand. But what do we do when faced with truly inexplicable? Some tear it up to make souvenirs. Others keep it chained up inside a perimeter cage. Perhaps all the zone really needs is our compassion.
Top on the list is S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 Heart of Chernobyl, an open world horror masterpiece delivering astonishing graphical realism. Every shadowy corner and mutated creature feels disturbingly lifelike, immersing players deeply into its grimly beautiful post-apocalyptic setting. The game's photorealistic graphics make exploring its massive world both awe-inspiring and nerve-wracking. Surviving each horrifying encounter becomes more thrilling thanks to the meticulously detailed visuals, ensuring this game's terrifying atmosphere remains unforgiving. And that's our list of the top 10 best high graphics horror games that will test your courage and your graphics card. Did we miss any visually spectacular horrors? Comment below, and thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe and ring that bell for more terrifying content. Until next time, stay safe and game on.